We are back at the Marble Rally here in 2019. Welcome everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Remember us? It's been a while, I know, and sometimes the summer just doesn't give you the type of conditions that you need for a race quite like this. The weather hot today, the sand is drying quickly after some rain last night. You can see that patchiness in the sand in front of these competitors as they get going. Down they come. Already a quick lead and an early division between these two lines. Which is going to be the quicker of the two? It does appear to be the bottom one. And Cool Moody apparently has been pushed off the track already. Low berms. Oh, Reflector also crashed out. You can see the red out in the upper left up there. It didn't happen on screen, but we're hearing Reflector is out of this race. And now Dragon's Egg has stopped. I'm not really sure why Dragon's Egg came to a stop. We'll have to check on that. It didn't sound like it was crashing out. Could it be an issue himself? Well, meanwhile, Crazy Cat's Eye in the lead in this one in front of Blizzard Blaster and Quicksilver. Summer Sky gets by as I say that, but it's a big train from second place on back. Pollo Loco behind Quicksilver as Crazy Cat's Eye's lead stretches a little bit high off the embankment. Designers of this course trying to make sure those walls are nice and high to protect these competitors from flying off, although we've had a couple of them happen already. Look at everybody bunch up right now as Blizzard Blaster takes the lead, only to lose it out of that hard right-hander. Now Super Ball takes a turn up in second place. Summer Sky. Ooh, Blizzard Blaster back there as well. Blizzard Blaster now fighting for third place, gets it, and then loses it right back out, only to gain it again. It's a big gaggle of marbles. Crazy Cat's Eye slinging straight through those chicanes on a nice path that gave him a little bit bigger a lead. Blizzard Blaster, oh, two marbles stuck together now. Phoenix back a little bit farther with Black Knight. They apparently have gotten stuck as well. Oh, and Cobra! Cobra down there in the bottom left, you can just see crashed out, went straight up the attenuator. And H2 Blue is also off of this track. My goodness, it's becoming a race of attrition. And we're only 3/4 of the way down this course. Ghost Plasma up into fifth. Super Ball ahead. Trying to track down Quicksilver. Then a huge gap up to second place. And a big gap up to Crazy Cat's Eye, who now gets out onto the straight. Sweeping right-hander. Taken very quickly. A little bit faster, I would say, than Blizzard Blaster did. Quicksilver has found a little bit of a gap from Super Ball. Now red number 3 fighting with Ghost Plasma in fifth place, just on the left side of your screen. Now Capitan, it looks like, is right back behind, is going to make things difficult for Ghost Plasma after red number 3 got the spot. Red number 3 wanting P4 now. Drafting Super Ball farther down the course. If you look to the right of your screen, the finish line should be just about in sight with Crazy Cat's Eye. Gonna cross the line first if things hold as they are. Yes, he does. Crazy Cat's Eye gets the win in front of Blizzard Blaster, Quicksilver Super Ball, and red number 3 rounding out the top 5. Good runs by Summer Sky, El Capitan, Ghost Plasma, Pollo Loco. Oh, there you can see Cool Moody did get stuck off of this course. What happened in the upper left? Oh, a little bump sent Reflector off, and Reflector long ways off the course. Oh, interesting. There's Dragon's Egg, stopped due to fatigue. Not feeling the best. Here's where Cobra came straight up that attenuator after the chevrons. Wow, that's really interesting for Dragon's Egg. Well, either way, the finishers dusted themselves off, have made it to the podium. Your initial point standings. Look at all of the DNFs. Crazy Cat's Eye beats Blizzard Blaster and Quicksilver to take race number 1 in the Marble Rally. After a difficult first race, we find ourselves back on the same course. Conditions a little bit better this time, however. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Race number 2 of the Marble Rally season sees things still hot and windy, but that changing conditions where the wet to dry really threw some curveballs for our competitors has cleared up just a little bit. Ooh, ragged start as they reach the first split, and it's red number 3 out in front of Marbly McMarbleface. Drafting, moves to the left, and Marbly takes the lead, and it gets stuck. Marbly McMarbleface crashed out. Red number 3 almost crashed out as well, but managed to keep going. Phoenix, Dragon's Egg back in third, now falls to fourth. Always difficult through these helices to see who is where. But Dragon's Egg, ruining missed opportunities in the last race, had to stop because of fatigue. Don't know if he's just feeling a little bit under the weather or what could have been the cause of that. It's very unusual, but needs to make up for lost time and is doing so by running in third here. Has a good run on Phoenix. Can't get by this time. Red number 3 stretching that lead off to the right, and pretty easy going so far. Long way to go in this course, though. Phoenix and Dragon's Egg, Black Knight close behind, with Slimer entering the top 5 now. Red number 3 slow out of that left-hander. That bottom line might have been a little bit quicker, and Ghost Plasma moves up into second place. Cobra, who also crashed out of race number 1, is close behind. Black Knight and Dragon's Egg still battling, going high up on the wall. And it looks like Pollo Loco is going to get in that battle as well. Takes 5th briefly and loses out. Red number 3 just trying to navigate these slaloms. Back and forth they come. Ghost Plasma, a former champion in this series, holding on to second place for now. Ghost Plasma, it's been a while since he's seen success and would love to get back up on the podium, especially early in a season. Ooh, Cobra nearly coming to a stop there. Oh, a couple almost coming to a stop. Very lucky to get going there, as we just got a glimpse of Super Ball on the left side trying to enter the top 5. In the meantime, red number 3 still up in front, but Black Knight is now closing in. The two can see each other. Red number 3 hasn't really seen anybody behind him for a while, and you have to think that this might light a fire under him, and sure enough, that gap stretches out a little bit more. Black Knight responds with a battle of his own. Good little charge, and loses out at the end of those slaloms back and forth. And now red number 3 streak back up into the distance. Challenge met for now. Can Black Knight mount another one? Still a little bit of time to go. But as Cobra and Ghost Plasma close up on him, Black Knight is going to have to start looking behind him rather than in front. He's got to get going. Where is red number 3? Not even close. Unless something catastrophic happens, red number 3 is going to take race number 2 of the Marble Rally. Black Knight, good enough gap right now. Does Cobra have anything for him? It doesn't look like it. There's red number 3 crossing the line. Cobra will not get there, and will come just short to Black Knight. Ghost Plasma takes 4th, Super Ball in 5th. We shouldn't have had near as many DNFs this time as the first time they ran this course, but a couple of fortuitous moments. 19 finishers, 2 lead changes was all, compared to 5 in the last event. Oh, look at that right there, Ghost Plasma getting stuck. It was a little bump from Cobra. It ended up getting Ghost Plasma down to the finish line. What, he got 12 points? We can thank Cobra for that. There are your podium finishers, with red number 3 clear by nearly 3 seconds over the field, and that means red number 3 takes the top spot in the 2019 Marble Rally after race 2. Race number 3 of the 2019 Sand Marble Rally is here, and we're glad you're here to join us. I'm Greg Woods. Did you know 75% of the viewers of this channel are actually not subscribed to us? Please subscribe, click the bell, and find out what is coming down the pipeline, including something I'm excited about, Marbula 1. I'll give you some more information on that as we go. In the meantime, down they come. Out in front, Cobra gets shouldered aside. El Capitan takes over the lead in this race. Quicksilver fighting off Super Ball, who loses out to Ghost Plasma. Super Ball, second in the championship. A few spots behind is our championship leader, red number 3. Winner in the last race, 11th prior to that. Super Ball comes in with a 12th place and an 11th for the paradigm of consistency. Ooh, Ghost Marble, not Ghost Plasma. The Ghost Marble has left the track and will not be coming down behind the group to clean up anybody that gets stuck. So, I guess traverse this course at your own peril at this point. How does that change whether the marbles will take any chances? Or do they even know? Not really sure. Through the first helices, and Black Knight and Crazy Cat's Eye have both gotten stuck, and the ramifications are already beginning. They are out of this race. New leaders up top. 4 marbles are going to get by to take the top spots. Blizzard Blaster, the leader amongst them. Marbly McMarbleface and Reflector off the left side of your screen. That's Dragon's Egg. So we've got 2 that have crashed out. Well, 3 counting the Ghost Marble itself. Down they come past the chevron. A glancing blow from Marbly McMarbleface, and he'll take that middle line for this braid section. Some of them are careening into the chevron. That probably is not the quickest way to go about it. But what are the different pathways that they take, and which is going to be quickest out of all of them? Comet has crashed out, and Pollo Loco joins him. Comet and Pollo Loco are out of the race. Well, and again, nobody there to keep them going again, so once you're off this course, you're done. Could this radically change the order of the championship? Some marbles are risking it a little bit. Cool Moody almost goes flying off the track, we're hearing, but keeps it cool and stays back on. Now through these little helices here. Oh, we've got several marbles that have come to a stop. That's Marbly McMarbleface. Oh, he may have gotten going again. I couldn't tell. Oh, and there's red number 3. Red number 3 is out of the race. The championship leader is done. This is all for the taking now as Blizzard Blaster, who comes into the championship third right now. And a 2-second lead over Superball, who currently sits second in the title standings. So unless Superball gets by, the difference between them is 2 points, and the difference between first and second is 3 points. So we will have a new championship leader unless Blizzard Blaster comes to a complete stop here. Finish line, it's got to be almost in sight. There it is. Blizzard Blaster wins the race, and Reflector's going to get by for second. That guarantees that Blizzard Blaster is our new championship leader. Well, chaos throughout in this one, and at least one of the heavy hitters was out. So here's our first double DNF. Ooh, nearly got going again. Here should be our second. That's where Comet just went straight on, and Pollo Loco, I think, might have seen that and got distracted and inadvertently bounced off the wall and went straight up onto the attenuator. There's Marbly McMarbleface, was in such a good position. I think he might have gotten going again, only to see right in front of him red number 3 careen up to the high side and stay beached. Oh, there's where Cool Moody went high. My goodness. So there we have our podium finishers, the ones that made it down to the bottom. Blizzard Blaster, Reflector, and Superball. The former takes the championship lead with 20 points, but look at all those DNFs down there. Blizzard Blaster and Superball both get by red number 3. Silver Bolt jumps 5 spots up to 6th, and we're only 3 races into this championship. 3 races down, and already this Marble Rally Championship has thrown quite a bit at us. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. A change in the championship. Last time with red number 3 being dethroned at the top of the standings. Be sure to subscribe for more so you can see where the rest of this season goes. Decent sand conditions and over 400 feet await our competitors as they drop down this hill, and down they come. Comet takes the early lead. Had a couple of early challenges in the first turn, and now loses out to Crazy Cat's Eye. Slimer back behind in third. Reflector now gets by and wants to challenge for third place as well. Drafting and gets by Slimer, and now moves to the inside. Can't get there. Nice little block, subtle fade, if you will, from Crazy Cat's Eye. Comet stays up in front. A little bit farther back, Dragon's Egg. Now red number 3, who crashed out of the last race, mired in a big pack of marbles farther back behind. As they work through the S's, everybody bunches up, and Reflector takes the lead. Nice little over-under move to get up in front. This from a marble that sits 9th in the standings right now. Comet tracking them down. Slimer also tries to stay in that draft as they work through the helices. It seems like only one line that they can take. Now they go down to the bottom. Last time that upper line worked really well, and it will again. Slimer gets by. H2 Blue gets by. Who also a little bit of mountaineering there, gets El Capitan into third. And that little battle joining right in front of that pack really slowed them up and created a train effect. That's letting Slimer stretch out into the distance. H2 Blue also falling back a little bit and watching. As you can see, they prepare for that little speed boost, the green chevron, but if you hit the red one, well then that might skew you to the side. We'll have to see there. Oh, who's that? That's Black Knight. Black Knight just got stuck. Is anybody else going to fall victim? And it looks like they will. 2 of them. That might be H2 Blue, and I think Pollo Loco is the one that's farther back. Quicksilver might have also been stuck right in the middle of the track. And apparently we're hearing from timing and scoring that the Ghost Marble has been stuck too. That happened the last race. Well, it seemed like 5 out of 5 sand conditions. I'm not sure the competitors would agree with that right now, because this has suddenly turned into a very difficult race. Slimer out in front, though, trying to avoid all of that. Calm and measured, and hits the middle! Hits the middle of the braid and falls back to third place. Just like that, the lead is gone. El Capitan in front. A change of leader. Reflector in second. Uses the speed boost. Tries to get up there a little bit. Didn't quite help. Ghost Plasma up into 4th. Phoenix in 5th. So many marbles were DNFs in the last race, trying to look for redemption in this one. For El Capitan, this could be a victory. Just got to keep it going and keep off the walls. That gap narrowing ever so slightly, and I think the gap between second, third, and fourth also coming down. But El Capitan just trying to keep it into the middle. Bounces once off the wall. Finish line around the curve, and El Capitan will win the race. Slimer gets second. Reflector third. Ghost Plasma, Dragon's Egg, and good recovery for red number 3. Comet, also in the top 8, had crashed out in the last race. Super Ball up there as well in the top 10. But what seemed like it was going to be a fairly steady race suddenly became a lot like the last one. In a span of just a few feet, there you see 3 marbles crashing out. The Ghost Marble was also caught up in there. Watch Quicksilver. Right there, went high up on the wall and just bumped right up against H2 Blue, and that killed all of his momentum. Look at all of the marbles spread in the sand. This was a difficult race, and I think that just makes it all the sweeter for those who actually made it down, and especially those 3 who made it to the podium. El Capitan, Slimer, and Reflector are top 3. Taking a look at the standings. 5 DNFs if you count the Ghost Marble. Blizzard Blaster still holds on to the top spot, tied now with El Capitan and Super Ball, after El Capitan jumps 5. Where will this season take us? Stay tuned for more. After a long break, we're back. The Marble Rally continues with race number 5. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Beautiful conditions, a lovely sky, and great sand in front of us today. Blizzard Blaster, El Capitan, and Super Ball tied atop the standings after jumping red number 3, who is just 2 points back. Several of those contenders up front. Down the ball bearing comes, and never mind. Okay, I guess the gate did not open there, so we're going to try it again. That's a little bit better. Down they go. Good thing was nobody was released early, so then they expend that energy. They were just all bunched up. I can tell you the field overall not bunching up at all. Red number 3 darting off into the distance. That lead seemingly growing with every single corner. A train developing behind Crazy Cat's Eye, Reflector, and Super Ball. Cool Moody up there, and then a little bit of a gap back. That might be Quicksilver close behind. Red number 3 completely off the screen. Now let's look at the rest of the field. Jostling as they work through the slalom. Super Ball trying to get up close to Reflector and force a mistake. Cool Moody staying cool back behind. Now into 5th. El Capitan jumps up. Which path is the better one to take? The high line or the low line? That's kind of an over-under, and we do not know which red number 3 took. But obviously it didn't lose him very much time at all. Reflector up into 2nd. Super Ball. Ghost Plasma nearly got high up there and careened off the course. He keeps going. Super Ball fends off a challenge from Cool Moody for 3rd place. And Cool Moody now up into 3rd, possibly into 2nd. Yes, indeed. Right by on a slick little move past Reflector. High off the walls they go and now loses out. Reflector back up into 2nd place. Red number 3 still nowhere to be seen. The first of what could be a couple of little speed boosters there. Those green platforms, if you go across them, you're going to be getting a lot more speed than if you're rolling across the sand. Cool Moody taking advantage and building that 2nd place lead over 3rd. That's Crazy Cat's Eye. Reflector close behind. Ghost Plasma I thought was going to mount a challenge. Instead, loses several spots and holds up a train of marbles. In the meantime, red number 3. This could be one of the biggest margins of victory that he's ever had. There across the line. That's huge. Oh, look at everybody getting caught up here. Slow again. 3 of them get stuck. 4 of them get stuck. Cool Moody, in the meantime, has taken 2nd place, and I hear that the Ghost Marble has knocked 3 of them loose. Cool Moody, 8 seconds behind red number 3. Oh, look at this. Quicksilver also getting stuck. And you notice a goose egg for the number of lead changes. That may be the first time that's happened. No lead changes at all in this race. There were a couple of near misses. Ooh, there was Ghost Plasma getting out of sorts. Maybe a couple of marbles close behind. I don't know if that was Cobra that might have helped him stay within the bounds of the course. Well, either way, there could have been easily 4 DNFs just in this part right here. But instead, the Ghost Marble cleans them up a little bit. Lucky they are. 8.07 the margin of victory for Cool Moody, Crazy Cat's Eye, Ghost Plasma, and Dragon's Egg, rounding out the top 5. Red number 3, jubilant atop the podium. Cool Moody smiling a little bit more than usual. Crazy Cat's Eye getting 3rd place to round out our podium. Red number 3, jumping 3 spots to first with 2 golds on the year, now 9 points clear of Blizzard Blaster, Super Ball in 3rd, and Ghost Plasma in 4th. Competitors have practically been itching to get back on the track after an 8-second loss in the last race to red number 3. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Did you know 75% of our viewers are not subscribed to this channel? Subscribe now, stay tuned and hear all the news, including about the upcoming Marbula 1. We also have team merchandise new in Teespring right now. Check out the link in the description and find the items below the video now. Yeah, everybody bunched up. I think the field maybe a little bit embarrassed to have that big a margin of deficit to red number 3 in the last race. And never mind, for the second race in a row, we have a false start, or actually a non-start, because there was an issue in the starting gate. We heard the ding, but the gate did not open, so committee runs out and they work with that a little bit. Now, let's see if they're ready to go this time. And down they come. Oh, one stopped. That was El Capitan, I believe, who did not make it. Oh, wait a minute, there he is. He did not make it out of the gate, but did end up making it to the back of the field, so maybe that little bit of anger from getting stuck up there may propel him to a better finish. We'll have to see. Cobra leading the way right now. Dragon's Egg back behind, and then a little gap between those two and Ghost Plasma, but that is coming down. Cool Moody in 4th. After a great second-place finish in the last race, Cool Moody jumped 6 spots in the standings. He'd love another chance to have a good finish today, maybe even do 1 spot better and get a gold. Back behind Black Knight, a pretty decent gap behind Cool Moody, and now Ghost Plasma taking a look up into 2nd place. Dragon's Egg is going to take that low line, which it looks like will end up being the top line as they go over that bridge. Where will they shake out? Was one of them better than the other? Well, Ghost Plasma up into 2nd place, but loses out. Cool Moody can't make a move either, still stuck back in 4th, but now feeling a lot of pressure from Black Knight. Comet briefly gets by, and maybe Comet will have a look now. Cool Moody instead turns sights forward, and now all of them bunch up from 3rd on back. Even up front, the top 2 are right next to each other, bounding off the walls, a little bit of separation. Now Cobra gets back by into 1st place, holding the lead. Over that little chevron, Black Knight is now up into 3rd around the left-hander. He loses out to Ghost Plasma, who propels up to the lead. Ghost Plasma, a great push, but look at the speed differential, and he lays a block down to stop the 2 from careening by. Now Cobra even takes a look up front. Pollo Loco out of nowhere up to the lead. Pollo Loco loses out now around the left-hander with the finish line nearly in sight. Everybody's slowing down. Pollo Loco goes to the outside. Ooh, everybody slows up. Ghost Plasma lost a bunch of spots as well. Red number 3 is up there. They're all bunched together. Who's that up front? I think that's Dragon's Egg. Is going to cross the line first, but a lot of marbles not very happy with decorum at the bottom of the course. We'll have to see if these results stand, because apparently we do have one protest. I think that comes between red number 3 and Comet, so we'll have to see what the stewards decide here. But watch how the last part of this race transpired. Ghost Plasma in the lead by several lengths, breezes by on the left side. Pollo Loco dives inside of all of them. Cobra back there in 5th. Now here's where they all slowed up. Ghost Plasma created a train that dropped everybody back there. There's Cobra, or Comet rather, stopped on the side. All right, here's what's happening with red number 3. Ooh, a little bit of a shove there, but it was no further action deemed. So the stewards decide it was just an accident. So the results do stand. Okay, amidst the chaos, let's look down and see who did actually finish in the top spots. The highest of which to Dragon's Egg. Congratulations, and that great move really paid off for Pollo Loco into 2nd, and Ghost Plasma in 3rd. Now the bottom 5 marbles not able to win. With just 2 events remaining in the Marble Rally season, a palpable change is in the air. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Just one more event after this, subscribe to stay tuned to it, but it also means that there is no room for error. The start of this course, a dramatic corkscrew-like beginning. As you see our overall standings, Ghost Plasma jumped up 2 spots in the last event, in front of Super Ball now, trying to chase down red number 3. All 3 of them are front and center as the race is underway. Down they turn the sharp right-hander off to the left, and it's Crazy Cat's Eye out in front. El Capitan thought about a look. Dragon's Egg apparently having a poor start, falling back quite a ways. One of the favorites to end in the top 3, but has work to do. Pollo Loco, Cool Moody up there as well, in front of Ghost Plasma. All three of them have been running pretty well in the last few events of this season. The top two stretching things out a little bit. Black Knight drafts by Ghost Plasma and enters the top 5, now loses out. There are a lot of possible move changes yet to go with 2 races left. Our leader, Crazy Cat's Eye, and El Capitan, both in the top 10 in the standings, with an outside chance to win this overall rally. They've got a lot of work to do. H2 Blue, we're seeing, is out of the race, along with the Ghost Marble, not Ghost Plasma. The Ghost Marble, not sure what happened there. But right now, it's still the same top 2 that we've had. Pollo Loco in 3rd. Black Knight has positioned himself well in 4th with a little bit of a gap to Cool Moody. And then red number 3 has entered the top 6 with an outside chance in another top 5 finish here. The top 2 about equidistant from 1st to 2nd, back to 2nd to 3rd. That's Black Knight, still holding in 3rd place, but Pollo Loco trying to set him up through the S's. Red number 3 just biding his time back there in front of Cool Moody. Gonna have a look here? No, not quite. Thought about it, now comes back to the inside, loses out again. Falls back into the clutches of Cool Moody, now tries to get a little bit of a gap between him, and gets past. Cool Moody, in fact, does a double move, and gets by Pollo Loco as well. Black Knight, the next. Cool Moody almost gets by that time. A little bit of a nudge between him and falls back. In the meantime, Crazy Cat's Eye, huge lead, misses out on the speed boost. Actually, all of the top 5 do. Crazy Cat's Eye should coast to a victory here. Who's going to get 2nd? Black Knight has taken 2nd place. But El Capitan's going to have one more look. No. El Capitan relegated to 3rd. Black Knight holds on to 2nd. Cool Moody and red number 3 round out our top 5. Pollo Loco, Ghost Plasma, Super Ball just gets in the top 10. There you can see H2 Blue and the Ghost Marble. A little bit of a nudge there between red number 3 and Pollo Loco. Are we going to get another one here? Yes, this time it's between Cool Moody and our championship leader. A physical race for red number 3, who I believe has done enough to stay atop the standings. A 2.7 second margin of victory for Crazy Cat's Eye over Black Knight. There you can see our top 3. Congratulations. Crazy Cat's Eye has to feel good about that. Talk about late season moves. I would say that perhaps sets up nicely for an overall podium. Red number 3, Ghost Plasma and Super Ball remain atop the standings. Only the top 3 can win it overall at this point, but still a lot can contest for the podium. Who will be champion? Find out in the next race. And it all comes down to this, the final race of the 2019 Marble Rally season. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. We crown a champion today. Question is, who will it be? There's the course that stretches in front of our competitors, all chasing red number 3. Ghost Plasma and Super Ball have gotten a medal each, but will they get the one that counts at the end of the season? A little delay to start the race here. A frog has entered the track. Obviously, don't want to put anybody in danger. The committee escorting the unwanted visitor off of the surface. And apparently we are hearing there's only minor damage done to the course, so we are ready to start this race. Let's hop to it. Off they go. Down they come with Summer Sky, getting a great start out of the blocks. Quicksilver trying to track her down as they go across the first speed boost. Who will benefit from it? Ooh, nearly a lunge from Marbly McMarbleface. Now off to the side goes Quicksilver. Red number 3 ahead of Ghost Plasma at the moment. That is one of the biggest implications here. The only competitor really for this time is Super Ball. Super Ball basically would have to win this race, and red number 3 would need a DNF or a bad sort of finish. At this point, red number 3, I think, going to take it safe and coast down this course, knowing where everybody is. A train building up behind 2nd place, Summer Sky. Quicksilver out in front, trying to stay off the walls as Summer Sky could not. A little nudge here or there. Marbly McMarbleface up into 4th, and now makes a move up into 3rd. Has a look for 2nd, blocked off as Comet streaks on by. Up ahead of Quicksilver. Now Summer Sky all the way back to 4th. Marbly McMarbleface holding off in 3rd. Ooh, several getting caught on that little gap, that little hole on the bridge. Let's see where they will stratify out from that hard right-hander. And Comet stays clear by several lengths. Summer Sky done a great job to get back up into 2nd place. Could this be her best finish of the entire rally season? See what she can do here, but she has her hands full with Comet up ahead and Quicksilver, who just got by. Little breathing room back to that other blue marble, Marble Face. Super Ball in 5th. A big rival of red number 3 across last year. Still needs that win to be able to have championship aspirations today. Summer Sky back up in the lead. She is battling back in this, not giving up at all. Red number 3 off to the left side of your screen, just trying to stay out of trouble. Very much the professor at this point, knowing where he needs to finish and not trying to do any more than he has to and take unnecessary risks. Comet fights back to take P1. Can Summer Sky get it back? Time is running out. She tries to go to the outside, now moves to the in. Little nudge off the wall. Marbly McMarbleface wants a piece of this. Summer Sky drafting. Now the 3 of them. Close. She moves to the left, now hangs back. Across the speed boost, all of them miss it. Now she drafts on by, takes the lead. Is she going to be able to hold on to it? Summer Sky several lengths out. She's going to drift to the right and block off Comet, and she will win the race. And perhaps more importantly, though, crossing in 8th and done enough. Red number 3 is your 2019 Marble Rally Champion for the 2nd year in a row. Super Ball did not get that win. Ghost Plasma finished behind, and that all but seals it for this year's accolades. Still a couple of podium celebrations left to go, but unofficially, Red number 3 is your champion. Here's the final move. I wonder if Comet thought that Summer Sky was going to move to the right at that point. She sold him a dummy and moved on past, and then at the end, she did start to move to the right because, well, he was moving to the right. So she had to try to block that off and did a good job of just not allowing a move. She shut the door and earned 20 points and a 0.3 of a second win. Comet and Marbly McMarbleface round out the podium. Quicksilver and Super Ball, the top 5. Red number 3, 8th is good enough, and he will be your champion yet again. I'm sure he's hoping to take some of that momentum from this season and carry it on to next, because we've got a quick turnaround. February 2020 begins the next Marble Rally season. Red number 3, the 2nd championship, denying Ghost Plasma a 2nd championship. 2 of the greats on the podium. Where does Super Ball factor into that as well? There will be some discussion. How about Crazy Cat's Eye? 2 golds and a 3rd. That's more medals than Red number 3. As the sun sets on this season, we hope that you will join us for next. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next year, so long.